My goodness, it's really come to this. We are so cooked, chat. So for those of you who don't actually know, Fortnite recently just had their new seasonal update, and with that update, something magical has happened. Definitely prepare yourself to feel some type of way, because Fortnite just did what I did not see coming at all. With their recent update, they just added wall running. Now, why is something like this such a big deal? Apex Legends being based in the Titanfall universe, well, you would expect that something like wall running would get added to Apex before Fortnite. Lo and behold, Epic did it way before Respawn or EA could. Not only that, this new season that Fortnite just released allowed Epic and the game itself to hit their highest player count in the game's history, with 14 million players at once, which is absolutely insane considering the fact that Apex is dwindling so hard right now. Now, of course, it's most definitely not the first time that Fortnite has done this. They've also done no build, and with that they added sliding into the game. So we're completely used to seeing Fortnite add in different types of movement mechanics. However, when I tell you that none of us were prepared for them to add wall running, none of us were prepared for them to add wall running. I mean, we literally have Apex movement players who are now playing Fortnite posting movement clips on Twitter. It is just insane. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Everybody knows that Apex Legends potential is absolutely massive. However, the creator of it, EA, and of course Daddy BlackRock, doesn't see that potential. They just see money. It is absolutely insane to me that wall running was put into a game like Fortnite before it was put into Apex. Now, I'm sure we're all completely aware of the fact that Fortnite has a longer standing history than Apex Legends. Well, of course, it was released before Apex was. But it's the fact that Apex has been around for the past 5 years, and the only kind of wall running that we've seen is from a Halloween game mode that happens maybe once a year. Now, according to Respawn, Apex Legends is supposed to somewhat be Titanfall's quote-unquote successor, which I'm sure a lot of us see as a massive insult. But the thing is, Epic is learning from Titanfall, and it seems like Respawn is learning from scammers in foreign countries with this dogshit monetization system that we have. How is it that Epic listens to the Titanfall and Apex community more than Respawn and EA listen to its own community? But wall running isn't just the only piece of content that's in Fortnite right now. As I'm sure we all know, Fortnite is infamously known for collabing with quite literally everything in pop culture on the planet. They just had a massive Juice WRLD live event in their game. Now, Respawn has definitely tried collabs in the past, and yes, it worked like crazy. The Final Fantasy event made Respawn the most amount of money that they've made within the fiscal year. But then EA and Respawn just decided that collabs is no longer a good idea, and we've just never seen an actual collab like the Final Fantasy ever again. Respawn could easily do a Star Wars collab, since EA has published Jedi Star Wars Fallen Order, Star Wars Squadrons, and Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I am pretty sure that 70 to 80% of the player base would absolutely love a customizable lightsaber as an heirloom. At this point, they are just throwing the bag. It makes absolutely no sense to have one of your biggest collab events, such as the Final Fantasy event, never do it again, and then seasons later down the line tell everyone that Apex Legends isn't making enough money. I wonder why. I can't seem to put my finger on it. But of course, Apex Legends has an extremely cult-like dedicated fan base. And I'm sure every single one of us watching this video knows what R5 Reloaded is. Because of our extremely dedicated community, we've had developers who've made a modded version of Apex Legends. But with that new modded version, we just got a massive update to R5 Reloaded. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the developers of R5 Reloaded just recently added in 10 new game modes. Now, of course, Respawn can seriously learn from this, but of course, they choose not to. One of the infamous game modes in R5 Reloaded is Instagib. Instagib is a fast-paced game mode with increased movement, a one-shot weapon, faster grappling, as well as the phase Rewind Ultimate. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with what the Phase Rewind Ultimate is, it's basically Fade from Apex Legends Mobile, where you can retrace your steps by going into the void and being invincible whilst doing so. Not only that, this game mode takes place on one of the sweatiest maps of all time in Apex, and that is Skull Town. Did I completely forget to mention that in R5 Reloaded and Instagib, they literally have a Jack Cooper skin? Please take my money, take it. If we got a Jack Cooper skin in Apex Legends, I would literally throw my wallet into my monitor. R5 Reloaded also has a horde mode, aka zombies if you will, and you can use the ray gun from Call of Duty as well. And yes, there is also a surf mode very similar to CSGO, where you get to use a Valorant knife looking thing that uses Wraith's kunai animations. Look, the point is, there is so much potential that Apex possesses. And it's just so sad to see the developers not taking any of that potential and cultivating it within the community and the game's longevity. Did I forget to mention that you can also actually wall run in R5 Reloaded? It's unfortunately just simply yet another missed opportunity. Now, speaking about wall running and double jumping, the thing is, Apex Legends is the perfect game where something like that could actually fit in. Nobody ever thought that Fortnite, a game where you build buildings with a magical paper and pen, would implement something like wall running, and yet they did it successfully. It's no wonder that they hit 14 million players in their history record. You could easily fit something like wall running and double jumping into Apex as well, because this was actually tested in R5 Reloaded with a dummy legend replacement. In R5 Reloaded, somebody modded in a legend that could wall run and double jump, except they had a backpack cooldown. So it wasn't a case of having unlimited ability to wall run and double jump, because in Apex that would be a little bit OP. However, the fact that it has a cooldown would balance an ability like that on a legend very, very well. Or, much like Fortnite, removing certain pieces of the game like weapons or abilities and adding it back at a later time, Respawn could do the exact same thing with abilities in Apex. You could give every single legend the ability to wall run in one season, remove it the next season, and then replace it with double jumping the next season as well. A system like that would most definitely keep players coming back, retained playing the game, loving the game, which ultimately leads to more money. Who would have thought? Now, along with missed opportunities and the devs abusing the potential of this game, if there's one thing that is really abused and not looked after, it's the rewards and the progression in this game. If you are a new player to Apex and you're joining in the recent seasons, it is absolutely garbage. The weapon prestige system is completely terrible. After 2 years of playing, only one player in the entire world has finished it, and all you get is a banner frame and a legendary skin. Imagine putting in all of that work just to choose a legendary skin that's been in the game since season 0. The rank rewards are also terrible. Now, I know that Respawn recently put out a statement saying that they're working on the rank rewards. However, in order to bring people back and loving ranked, these rank rewards need to be extremely good, because if I'm not mistaken, removing skydive trails for ranked was a massive L. The only reason why they even removed ranked skydive trails is so that they could give the prestige skin skydive trails and use that to monetize. Now, speaking of monetization, I actually think that's going to require an entirely different video to explain the very dark secrets of EA's monetization system within Apex, which is exactly why you should watch the next video on screen. But thank you everyone once again for coming to my annoying rant. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and of course I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.